Hello, and welcome to the Wednesday evening intention. If you could find a place for about 20 minutes to sit or lie down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be good. When you're ready, close your eyes. I'm going to start with a few deep, slow breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All your cares and worries dissolve and float up away. Next breath in. And this time I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, I want you to concentrate on breathing light directly into your heart and exhaling light directly from your heart. And then we're just going to do a quick body scan and see if there's any tension hiding anywhere. If so, I want you to bring your awareness to that area right now and ask the area to relax at this time. And then we're going to thank our mind for all the hard work it does on our behalf all the time. And we're going to invite it to have a seat on the couch now and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council and just take more of a back seat. And then let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use space tonight to deal with our thoughts, a wormhole in space. I want you to imagine yourself on the ground outside at night on a beautiful, inky, starlit night. As you're looking up, you see a little bit of a distortion a few feet above you. And all of a sudden, a little vortex appears, just gently starts sucking all the thoughts into it. And you're observing, you're witnessing your thoughts as they go. But you're not going with them, you're not engaging. And so if you're witnessing or observing your thoughts, therefore that means you are not your thoughts. You're something much more deeply profound. And you just let the thoughts go on their way. You can always catch up again with them later when they come back around. Let's take the journey from our headspace to our chest cavity now. I want you to see yourself entering into and opening up the door to your heart. And you're completely bathed in this yellow golden light, this warm and loving light. You feel safe and secure and the happiest you've ever been. This is what the space is in your heart space. The greatest place you've ever been or could imagine. And the light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. And so we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception now and experience our energy body or our light body. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. It's so pure, it draws you towards it. This is the flow of the cosmos, or the consciousness of one. I call it the nexus. It goes by many names, this area, but really doesn't matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. So I want you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this, and you don't need to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive. Now, this nexus is a really powerful place, and you have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuitions stem from. And one of the things you might experience when you join in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. It's a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, and of an immense capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of tonight. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it into the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. So I want you to go ahead and envision the life that you've always dreamed of in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities, because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. And let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. So right now, I want you to envision yourself as whole, complete, vibrant, healthy. Your physical body moving with ease and grace. Your emotional body's balanced. Your mental body's full of clarity, and your energetic body's filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair. Guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I want you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, like effervescent bubbles of joy have just been coursing through my entire being. My DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level. Everything realigning into a natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very invigorating. Now that you're experiencing this vitality for yourself, I want you to extend it to your family and friends as well. And then stretch it out to your community, and then to the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. And this is within our power to do so. And now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth if they need it. And we have a bit left over for comforts too. So maybe we can travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. It is our purpose. And when we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. And I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is, that's okay. Don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. So let's generate feelings of totality, wholeness, completeness we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that overall good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or bring up a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what we're looking for. Now envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day, being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now we just did this for the entire world. So what does that look like? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, then, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We're living in harmony and balance with our ecosystems. How wonderful is that? Look at us, exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring. Progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We're meant to be together. We're here to walk each other home. And that's through the meadows and over the bumps. But tonight, let's celebrate life together in song, in music, in dancing, in laughter, in playing. I'm feeling the joy just expanding my chest, feeling all the relationships healing, love being transmitted and received. So beautiful. And let's intend one last thing. Let's intend that everybody's awakening to this consciousness of one. Everybody's feeling connected. Something magical happens when we remember who and what we are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the lower, heavier energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the judgment, the righteousness, the harming of others. And this all just falls away naturally. And we all adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, and sharing. Everybody's on the same page. Even the systems that govern us are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm feeling all the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders into the atmosphere to transform into higher vibrational frequencies, more in tune with who we are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion, feeling all the connections clearing, cleaning up, communication flowing. What an incredible atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. Now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, I want you to just stop in your shoes. It is done. It has already happened. So say we all. I want you to just look at all the beauty surrounding you. Just drink it in. Drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy surrounding you, supporting you at all times, and receive it. You're so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. And let's connect with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath. Thank you for all my lessons. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you for this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And thank you most of all for my connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light, energy, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then we're going to take this intention of reality and build it up as an energy ball in our centers right now. In the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball. Make it crackle with life. And then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in, build up that energy. When we exhale, we're going to release and share that energy with the world. Looks like this. Exhale out completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then fill yourself up with the breath of life. Replenish your love and light, healing, energy. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our body proper. Shift your limbs around a bit, maybe two. And then we're going to come back into the room, open our eyes. And just notice how you're feeling right now. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any point of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. And this is why we do this practice, so we can do it on demand. Eventually, we won't have to try at all anymore. We'll just become natural, walking, talking transmitters of this high frequency energy. It's more in tune with who we are, creating the reality of our choosing around us. We are this powerful. And so much more so when we are put together. So thank you for joining me in these intentions, whether it's live or recorded. All works, all good. Have an excellent evening, and we'll see you again in the morning for the next intention.